So Luna Classic burn tax, the 1.2% burn tax for Luna Classic LUNC is now being supported by some major players in the cryptocurrency centralized exchange space. And I've got another one to talk about. And this one kind of flew under the radar, but it is a big deal. And we're going to talk about just how big this exchange is when we look at daily volume, some of the exchanges that are on board, are top 10 exchanges by volume, which is great to see. Of course, the big one, Binance, right? Then from there, we had some news about KuCoin, and now we've got some news about another big one. So if you like that, let's like this video. Let's get it up to 700, 800 likes. We need it because Luna Classic is pulling back a little bit today. A lot of that money could be coming out of Luna Classic and maybe into Luna 2.0 here. And of course, I made a video about that previously on the channel. Go check that out if you haven't already. That was my first video that I released today here on September 9th. And just from a macro standpoint, I'm here every single day for you. So really, really helps if you subscribe to the channel. Would love for you to join our community. We're getting closer and closer to 100,000 subscribers. Can't wait till we cross that milestone together. If you want to help me get there, subscribe down below. All right, let's jump into it here and talk about what's going on here. So the exchange that I'm talking about or referring to here is Huobi, right? And I always butcher this name. Huobi Global will support the 1.2% tax burn proposal for Luna Classic. This news came out last night, September 8th. Here's the actual article. You can see here, they wrote this out to all of their users, and it's great to see. So basically, we have learned about the 1.2% tax burn proposal on the Terra Classic community to ensure your transfers remain unaffected. Huobi Global will support this proposal. According to the proposal description, if TFL accepts the parameter change, the proposal is expected to be officially implemented by September 13th. Officially implemented by September 13th now. We are kind of tracking this. This date is kind of loose, right? It just depends. It's going to be in this ballpark. So this will be at the Terra Classic block height of 9,374,400. If TFL does not approve the change, the community that is, the proposal is set to unofficially take effect on September 20th, 2022 at the block height of 9.4 million. Please refer to the proposal for the 1.2% tax parameter change for details. Here is the official proposal put out there 9 days ago. And it's great to see that Huobi, another big player in the centralized exchange space, is backing and supporting this 1.2% tax burn proposal of Terra Classic. Now, I want to take you in here and talk about exchanges and just how big Huobi is. So here's Binance, of course, the big granddaddy of them all, if you will, right? They're listed up here at number one. Then we've got KuCoin right here. We have yet to hear anything from crypto.com. We're still waiting there and some of these other big players here. But look at this. If we scroll on down, Huobi right now, just outside the top 10. This is a pretty large exchange. Look at the daily volume here. We can see if we do that in the last 24 hours for volume, it's one of the biggest. Of course, nothing really tops Binance in terms of volume, but Huobi is not a small player. $972 million of volume here in the last 24 hours. So this is just another big exchange backing the big proposal that is coming up later this month for Luna Classic. Very excited to see it. And we'll continue to monitor this as more and more exchanges, I think, will jump on board, right? Especially the precedent is being set now by some major players. KuCoin ranked number 5, Binance, of course, now Huobi. I think some of these smaller exchanges will jump in as well because it will be good for their business model to support this. And I do think we'll hear more and more about that as time rolls on. So that's what I've got for you here in this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Make sure you like the smash button down below. Let's push this up in the YouTube algorithm. Let's get a bunch of the lunatics together. Listen, hopefully you took some profits along the way, right, with Luna Classic. I've been preaching that since I started covering it here every single day over a week ago now. Make sure you're booking profits along the way because there will be pullbacks like we're seeing today with Luna Classic along the way. Not saying we can't move higher. I do think this is just a little stop before we gear back up because this community is strong. They're still here and they're not going anywhere. But take profits along the way. You sleep better at night. And hey, make some money. make some money in this bear market. It's brutal out there. Luna Classic is one of the best trades we've seen here in 2022. Thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate it. Subscribe down below. Check out my private community as well if you're interested in that. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.